you are your not doing. Whatever you're not doing, you become. You allow yourself not to do. And then not doing is quite underestimated part. It's the part of being or saying no to things or saying right now is not the time for me. And it's very important to understand the doing and the not doing in terms of alignment. Once we do things in alignment, it doesn't matter what the doing is, what the action is, but it will be okay with us. It will bring us back what we send out with it. So the energy associated with doing, we can bring it in, or we can cleanse it. It can become neutral. It can become positive. It can become joyful to associate it with that doing. Whatever the doing, whatever the action, whatever it might be. I said the example of cleaning, which is like a neutral example, but can create a lot of emotion. But understanding that we're not doing, we're not interfering. But often we think we have to interfere, we have to step in, we have to take over the responsibility. But taking over the responsibility is from a position of hurt, of pain, of trauma response, right? And we can change that action into the not doing that is present and trusting. I trust that my being here for that person is enough. I do not need to interfere, but I need to be there present. And this is the power of the presence. This is what we all feel when someone enters the room. You enter the room, you see someone with the presence. But often we neglect it with us. So we see the not doing as being lazy, as not good enough. We see the not doing, it's not enough. We must do, and this determines our value. This determines our quality. This determines our worthiness. Whether we're worthy or worthless. But it's not quite so. Our being is so important. Our not doing is so important. And you can recreate your life, or that is the neutrality of life, is that your presence is here for a reason. Your presence is your power. Your being, not your doing. You're just being. Your being is the power, is the presence that then can attract you what you want. Because you allow what you attract. You allow what you repulse. You allow what can enter into your energetical field by setting the boundaries, by inviting the opportunities. So the not doing, becoming aware of this, is so important because it allows us to give ourselves freedom from the doing. The doing can become an addiction easily. It can become the substitute for our being worthy, our feeling worthy, our feeling happy. We escape our feelings into the doing quite often, but in the not doing, this all comes up. The needs, the suppressed addictions, the suppressed uncomfortableness, it arises. But we can allow it to go through, to flow through, and then result in abundance, in abundance of knowing, in abundance of awareness, in abundance of knowing that we came here and we have the natural ability to have it all, whatever it is we want. But what we're searching for is inside. It is the feeling of how we want to feel. It's not the materialistic thing. It's not the physical thing. It's not. It's us behind it. You are the not doing.